Okay, so this is the other one. So we said key reports. Control maturity. Management review control, walkthrough data and walkthrough perform with testing status and evidence required. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, okay. And so that these can go, I'm just going to use the new one, and I am just going to look at, yeah, detection system private. Okay. So these should be our Rackham for India. So you can already see that key reports and EUC usage we might need to bring in. Control maturity is blank. Management review control is blank. Walkthrough date is blank. Walkthrough perform with is blank. Clearly, we didn't do any testing. Testing status DoD is blank, but evidence required has been filled out. So we might need to bring it in as well. Right. So yeah. I'm just slightly concerned. The only thing I'm slightly concerned about is I might want to review this, because depending on how so we might just need to. So I'm just thinking, oh yeah, no, but it should be fine, because we're taking it from P7. So other than this A amp, yeah, okay, cool. Should be fine. Okay, so this is something that we need to bring into our Wacom, right?
Yeah.
The other thing that we might need to bring in is the management review control.
Yeah, the column.
So we still have to bring them into the project. Otherwise, I think well, I feel like the options would still be we might need to bring them in anyway if we need to fill them out, like the evidence required. So it should be fine. But yeah, so we are, because this one is not, yeah. So key reports and EUC usage is something that we need to bring in, and then evidence required as well. And then there's also management review control we wanted to bring, right? But we want to bring it from, we need to bring it from the GCF, the new GCF.
Yeah, the FY26 one.
So here I have got my local control ID. I'm just gonna create it here. So is this
Equals.
this is my control ID, and I'm just gonna try and bring my fields. So I think it's the 12 field that I'm trying to bring in. Let's see if we get.
Something went wrong with the logic, yeah.
So K2 is correct. If I got a different way of FPA, GCSAP, it should be fine. So okay. Let's see if I'm not. Well, let's just redo it. Oh yes,
You need
I
to
know why.
select.
No, I know why. I need to exclusively sorry. I'm just doing the selection is wrong.
Okay.
And the selection is wrong because I'm looking at a full file. I just need to look at the specific items, if you get what I mean, right?
Okay, yeah.
Because otherwise my records will be weird. So now it should be possibly fine. Okay, let's do it differently. Okay. So I'm just going to be removing everything that is not India. So the VLOOKUP should be, in theory, I could filter in a certain way, but this should make things easier, right?
Yeah. Lookup get false.
Okay, for some
Nope.
reason the VLOOKUP isn't working. Why is it not working? Because I am looking at detection rather than John Crane.
I don't think so. I think
No, I can see it. I'm looking at detection here. Let me go back. Let me start again. Because it's not called so. Here we go. This is the one. For key reports, nothing against control maturity, nothing against this, nothing against this as expected, nothing against this as expected, nothing against this. Evidence required is being filled out. Okay, so we should be fine, right?
yeah.
Same concept. We'll keep only this and get rid of everything else, so that the VLOOKUP is slightly easier to do. And now, ideally, it will work. Not yet, because I haven't built the control ID. Finally.
Yeah.
And it should be fine because we get our zeros. We don't have any NAs, so it should be.
Yeah.
And then we will do the same. So okay, and we should be doing. I should be able to do the same. It's the 30th something reference. $31. Yeah, sounds like that's correct. This looks like evidence. And then finally, we need to manage and review control against the GCF. So I'm just going to take my agnostic control reference because the GCF doesn't have all the, sub-controls and other things. And FY26 GCF. Just going to map this against MRC. It's my 7th. Okay, let me just check a few things. So anything that is coming up as an NA here should have been picked up as NA before. So yeah, as you can see, all of these have been marked as checked, so they are control references that we are removing or incorporating. Can you see? Remove or incorporation. Removal, white, incorporation in yellow. So I'm not concerned. Hello?
And then I'm here.
Oh,
Hello?
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
so
hear
I'm not
me?
concerned.
Yeah.
I can. Can you? So I'm not concerned that these are not being picked up. Okay. I'm just going to review the ones that I said yes to see like how many I have and if I have any sub-controls. So 2, 5, 3, 13, 15, 12, 19. So I don't have any, I don't seem to be having any sub-control. So there should be a perfect matching. If I go here, I have got 9, 2 of which are capitalized development that are specific to detection. So it should be fine. These should be my controls. FPA 2 and 5, 3, 13 and 15 on close, and 12 and 19. So yeah, 2 and 5, 3, 13, 15, 12 and 19. So I'm happy with these management review control tagging that I've just done. Okay.
Yep.
So for now, I'm just going to be removing the formulas just because it, make things easier, I guess. So I will just copy value and then, yeah. So, and then also clean stuff up a little bit here. So my zeros, clearly they need to go. I'm not entering any zeros in diligent. And then evidence required is the same. So the only thing I might consider doing when reviewing this
Okay.
is just checking if I've got contentious evidence of review sign off unless reviews. I just want to check if there's any weird. I'll show you what I mean by weird. Because video logs like this.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Means
yeah,
like
we spoke
cargo
about
report,
this.
budget for evidence of documentation,
And yeah,
and follow up on the actions, evidence of sign off by FC. Here is the same example. Review and follow variance manual explanation, if any. Just looking at the, these are all very long request and I want to replace this with end, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oh wow.
replace.
Do you think we can possibly share them some guide that?
Yeah, we should tell them just don't do it because all these reports have been completely cleaned up. Okay,
Yes.
so this is the only thing that Diligent could not address. So unfortunately, the only way to fix this is to unfortunately, the only way to fix this is by just not using that character. Which they love. I don't know. I've never seen anyone using it. Is it like an Indian thing?
No, no. It's probably like, let's go going back. It's probably a Gen Z thing.
Ah, Gen Z, my favorites. Just hate them. Okay, so let me do this then, because I've seen that there are others, but at least okay. Let's see what this is. Evidence of invoice selection. Ugh, I don't know what this is, and review by the financial controller.
It could be.
So this is biannual revenue recognition.
Yeah.
Let me just get the OTCC 10B. Let's go to Diligent. Order to cash. Can be. Because in here it doesn't show like, it shouldn't show like that. Greater than, right?
Yeah. 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 Exactly. I think the characters get messed up when you download it to an Excel file.
So yeah, greater than 10k. You see the amount of things that you learn, like this silly thing.
Not helpful. And
Not really what you'd want to learn. Yeah, I agree. But okay, and then finally, this management review control, we are removing all of this. Well, the NAs we don't really care about, to be fair, because we're not doing anything with that. But okay, so now we should be good with our Rackham. What we are gonna do though now is we're just gonna be identifying what we're gonna keep and what we are going to be. So what's what's local and what's not local. So we'll use the new criticality. So new criticality, if it's been picked up, it means that either as 0 or critical, it means that the control is staying. So we're not. This is not the first. We will process the removals, right? So we're just going to do check, and clearly, if I'm saying removal, these are my removals, and I am just, I can confirm this is like remove. Some of these we would have tested, but nothing is happening. We are getting rid of them, right?
Yep.
I'm not sure if well, actually let me do this because I've got this mapping, which could be, I don't know if there are divisional controls or anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another copy when I just do my local stuff. Okay.
Okay.
This is just my what we're going to use to do the upload. Just to check. So I'm going to check. Because I don't want to, now I just want to show you, I don't want to work on the divisional stuff. I will work on that, tomorrow or whenever I've got some time. Now we just need to make sure that we have video being able to do this. So removal. Okay. Then now in the new criticality, I'm just going to focus on the zeros, right? So in theory, these should not be, we're not testing any of this, right? Testing FY26 is 0. These are have become or are non-critical controls. In here I've got, should we perform an update? Should we perform an update or blanks? Let's see what my blanks are. Okay, so these three are my non-critical sub-control, and this is a control downgrade that we are processing. Apex proposal. Okay, so I'm not interested in this. Should we move this to the divisional Rackham is what I might be interested in, right?
Yeah.
So these are my marked as division. So perfect. I'm removing this. Not caring about this at the moment. I have less and less and less and less. Then let's check what I've got as part of my divisional Rackham. Right? So these were correctly marked as divisional controls. I'm really saying this remove control from local Rackham.
Yeah.
This is my outcome. This is becoming
the control ID name.
This is becoming a sub-control of HRPC 06, but still divisional.
Yeah.
So I can remove this from my local Rackham. And then finally, I need to check test essentially. And I am saying here, remove control from local Rackham and move it to divisional Rackham. There was another one that was becoming P2P C25 sub-control. It's still critical, but it was divisional. We're keeping it as divisional, so we should be comfortable with removing. So I think now that we've processed all of these removals, my guess is that we could be having additional ones, but most of this should be entity controls. So let's just check. So I'm just gonna run some sort of a check,
Okay.
right, so that I can mark and confirm, right? So first of all, I'm just gonna look at my not
Yeah,
critical
not
control.
tested. Yeah.
So right, all of these are marked as entity.
Yes.
So
That's
these are
correct.
other. So these are the 4 ones that I noticed earlier, and then the other non-critical ones. So yeah, local. All of these are local. I'm happy with those. And then if I say also in FY26, yes, local, I'm focusing on the ones that don't have comments at the moment.
Yeah.
Yes, local. All of these are marked as entities, so I'm also happy with this. This will end up in my Rackham
Yeah.
that I'm about to upload. So let's see what I am left with now.
Blank. Yeah.
So
Okay. There are few.
there are a few. So this is becoming a sub-control.
Mm-hmm.
So these I need to do some processing before I finalize it, right?
Yeah. Okay. Just a question, Anthony. So the ones which just said line item 54 and 57, are we doing anything about those?
Yeah. These
Okay.
are like based on like some of the filtering that we did previously.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
we're
yeah.
sort of like left with some of this.
Correct,
So
correct. Okay.
this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna highlight them in yellow, and then we're gonna be looking them in order.
Okay.
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 So this is becoming a sub-control of inventory control number 2. So most probably. Okay, inventory control sub-control number 2 is most probably divisional, apparently, because it must be an automated control. So we'll tackle it separately. These we say remove from and move it to divisional. Yes, central. This is C9. Review and approval of bill of materials.
Uh,
Okay.
Anthony, just a minute. I'll just be back. I'm just using the washroom.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go as well. So let's just
Okay.
regroup maybe in a couple of minutes.
Sure, sure. No worries.
This one I removed though because it's division.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Hi, Anthony. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. So then here we say this is the same thing. It's a divisional control.
Mm-hmm.
So we should be able to move it. It's just that so the reason why we haven't picked it up previously based on divisional Rackham or tested centrally is because this wasn't critical last year, so it was never tested, and it wasn't moved into the divisional Rackham because as part of the CSA we were still unsure as to whether we were going to upgrade this or not. So that's why it's a little bit of an outlier based on the filtering that we previously applied, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And that's just for your benefit. But
Hmm.
so these are becoming sub-controls. So these were number 5 and number 6 are becoming sub-controls or control number 1. So these need to be kept. They are local controls, I think. Are they local control? Credit check and changes to credit limits. Yes. Local. We move this and it's fine, but that there clearly here I'm just highlighting that there is some work that we need to do. Remove from log control divisional. This is AA is becoming critical and is an automated control, so it's divisional. So it's not going to our local Rackham, right?
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Then these two are, so these things, this is an automated control on TCM-C0 that's moving from T2P C13 to TCM-C03 as a divisional control. So we are moving it.
Mm-hmm.
Same with this one. This is an automated control that is becoming a sub-control of a new critical control, but it's again automated and divisional. So these two we've decided to keep locally.
Yeah.
Send. And so this is manual payments. It looks like an entity one. All manual payments require approval for regional. Yeah, this would be local. It's becoming a sub-control of. Okay, there is some work that we need to do just because we might need to change like references and stuff.
Yeah. The name.
And now we need to decide on this. So this is saying the calculation independent before posting by a manual journal. So it looks like there is some local element to this. Okay. So I think we've marked everything now. All of this is marked as entity. If there is anything that we need to change, well, we will clearly just do it. So I would say let's process these changes now, and then maybe I will take like just gonna go out and get something to eat.
Yeah.
And then we can regroup.
Sure.
I'm just gonna eat at my desk, so it should be fine. But
No, have your lunchtime, Anthony.